And so I designed a watch with their logo on it, and they snapped it up.
Amazing. So you had the idea of what he should do for his employees.
Right.
And then presented that idea to him in such a way that how could he say no?
He couldn't.
How could he say no? I don't think people ever say no to you.
No.
They might at first, but in the end, you know.
Not too many.
Right. Well, so you're an entrepreneur in the watch business, but you did have a problem along the way where a large watch company, we don't want to say any names here,
No.
tried to stop you in your tracks.
Right.
And I think they even played a little dirty.
They did.
Let's talk a little bit about how you faced that challenge and were able to overcome that and still keep your watch business a success.
Okay. That was a very large watch company that was afraid of my company, which was called It's Time. I had something new and something different, and they didn't like it. They don't like little people stepping on their toes in 6-foot glass showcases. And that's exactly what I was doing at Mervyn's, which was one of my biggest accounts.
Uh-oh.
And what they did was, they've never had a name on the dial of their watch. I used the name Illusion, which describes my color-changing watches and all the animated dials very well. And they sent me a letter, to make it very brief, with like 25 attorneys.
Oh, a little intimidation there for you.
A little bit.
How'd you handle that?
Well, I did handle it. I actually took the name off of the Illusion off the dial of my watch, and I had like thousands of brochures printed up with Illusion on it. I just put an exclamation mark after the word Illusion. Problem solved.
Wow. So your creative prowess came into play again and kept you rolling, upward spiral in your business.
Right.
Awesome. Creativity. You know, when things get rough, then you become creative.
Right.
You think of a creative way to lift yourself up and out, and you're paddling again. Beautiful.
Ask me about what happened when the economy went south.
Oh, yeah, because we have a challenging economy now, and there are a lot of people out there that are worried.
Right.
So what would you say to them?
Okay, I would say my slot machine clock. If you visualize, take off the handle and put on a little, like a plastic hose with a little nozzle, like a little silver nozzle, and I did it. It turned into a gas pump.
Wow. And so then you took that to the gas companies.
Right.
That's amazing. And of course they loved it.
They did, but the economy came back, and I was still selling my slot machines and my watches.
Right.
So
you kind of fine-tuned your business. You found a niche and you filled it. You know, you went to, I guess, these casinos, and they all have slot machines. So you thought of the slot machine watch, and they all just loved it. Or clock. Yeah, it's not a watch. It's a clock. Right.
Clock.
Right. Also, I want to talk about a health challenge that you faced, and you have tremendous courage to share this with the world. And I know it's because you are a humanitarian, you're a people person, you care about people. I can see that just from the way we've talked. And I know there are a lot of women out there that have a cancer challenge right now. And I think it would be wonderful for you to share how you met your health challenges head on as a breast cancer survivor.
Well, actually, it was the same time that I had this lawsuit to face. I discovered by my surgeon that I had a very fast-growing breast cancer. And my internist and my surgeon both said if I was their wives, they would urge me to have a double mastectomy.
Why a double mastectomy if you only had it in one breast?
Because I had a very fast-growing cancer.
I see.
And I'd have peace of mind. I wouldn't have to go and have mammograms every 3 months, which is what they would have had me do. And besides, I'd be lopsided. Who needs that? I wanted to see how the flat-chested women live. I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
I love your attitude.
I
It's
love it.
amazing. And you discussed this with your husband, and it was fine with him because he loves your inner being
Right.
more
And
than just your
Danny
physical being.
was, I have to say, I don't know if this is going to go, but he was a boob man. And I was what you call stacked. So it was okay with him. He just wanted me around.
Aw.
So we did that, and the lawsuit I settled, and
And here you are, spiraling up. And then you didn't stop with all that. You wrote a book, an amazing book. Tell us about what inspired you to write a book.
my husband Danny was diagnosed with dementia, and he also had coronary heart disease. And I was starting to play a lot of golf just to stop thinking about poor Danny. And I decided one day that golf 4 or 5 times a week wasn't enough for me. I needed to do something for my brain. And I decided I've had such a fabulous life and such a fabulous career.
And marriage. You had a very
And a
good marriage.
Fabulous marriage, fabulous life, that I decided to put everything down in my computer. And lo and behold, you want to watch? I'll let you.
That's the name of the book.
That's the name of the
Say
book.
the name again.
You want to watch? I'll let you.
Love it. It's a must read. And I was reading it last night, and I finally, at midnight, I had to turn the lights out. So I didn't get through it all. But it is a must read. And it inspired me to believe that I can step up to the plate and say yes to life, no matter what the challenge is, whether it's career or health. Reading your book was quite an inspiration. And do you mind if we share with the audience your age? Because you don't look your age. You look 3 decades younger than you are. And I know you were flirting with the young cameraman here when I came up
That's
to the
right.
set. And I said, can you believe she's... And he went, well, she told me she was 49.
You want me to tell?
If you want to say your age.
I'm 82, going to be 83.
And you still golf every
Still
day?
Golf anywhere from 3, 4, 5 times a week.
You must be such an inspiration to other people, in your community. I know when I went into She's Boutique and I described you to them, they knew right away who I was talking about. They knew right away without me saying your name. So I kind of look at you as, a spiritual icon here in Hollister.
I'm pretty crazy.
Crazy.
I'm
crazy as a fox
Yeah,
is
right.
you. Uh-huh.
Well, I stay with younger people, and I think, I'm probably with people, playing golf with people that are 15 to 20 years younger.
Ah.
I have a lot more energy than they do, though. That's amazing.
And what do you attribute your energy to?
I just love life, and I love to
You're positive.
laugh. I'm very positive. I have a very positive attitude all the time, no matter what.
And I know that you've lost your husband. Well, not completely lost him because you feel he's still around.
He is still around, but
and with memories too. And
yeah.
so you haven't really lost him.
well,
But he made his
I've
transition recently.
lost him in his physical being, and but he is around. He gives me encouragement. He prods me on. Go ahead, do what you want to
Marvelous.
do.
Wonderful. And you were married how many years?
Almost 56.
56 years.
Almost 56 years. And I have to tell you that we're doing our 65th reunion from George Washington High School in San Francisco next year.
Wow.
And I will be MC for the 4th time.
MC? That's exciting. Marvelous. I marvel at you, and I'm sure that our viewers do as well. And thank you so much for taking time to be here and to share your story with the world.
Oh,
In uplifting consciousness to believing in the empowerment for your life in the all good. Thank you so much.
thank you,
And
Ava, for having
thank you for
me.
watching Spiral Up with Ava Marie. I hope you spiral up in your life.
Spiral